at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, looking to throw it beyond the sticks. It's complete. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Whitehead.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Soft spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Navy quick to the line. Run it with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Back to throw, it's Whitehead. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Navy offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Whitehead. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking to fire. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Navy! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Whitehead. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Navy now facing third and short. He'll do it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy will have to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Trying the left side, running into the open space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Whitehead. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Rooks. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Sticks it in his belly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. To give to the big fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the fullback. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the returner will be dragged down. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
Navy will kick it deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. The bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the 2nd half, they can close this season out with an exclamation.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Whitehead. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Morales. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Rushes on him. Safe completion on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. That move is going to leave them dizzy. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Whitehead. Quick strike complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Some misdirection with the counter. Finds his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense looking for the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's still running after the move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll go to the fullback. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Looking for a crease, it's Boone. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass, it's Whitehead. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Holds it in at the 40. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Navy will go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Fullback's got it. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Back to throw, it's Whitehead. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Stops at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Back to pass on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces.
If you wanted to, you know, chicken, they never could stop it. It's stuff in my pocket. Go up to the store and they never could block it. I feel so I count up in the market. The feels far when you love, I ain't want to live life. Be on the in and outside. You make it better. Chop out like a son. So ever. Sounds like the yeah.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working. They'll back up after the holding penalty. Dropping back, Kennedy. Just targets down the middle. Tripped up for the tackle. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short.
On the fast being behind me, do the gas, keeping up in the front, you get taken your shit, you can't text me. Niggas throwing shots like at me. Got felt, tell a nigga get at me. Tell friends for a bitch, no trap me. Put up, nigga, give on the mic. Got a gun, cold, smoking that. They go showing up in the back. If he say you want smoke, jump on his back. Wanna see what I play, I'm a push stop. He ain't using his head, put it in the sock. He ain't about to just tell me on the road. I just put all the pins inside the trap. Every manifestation I'm calling her. Gang, can you make it better? Trap out like Griselda. I'm still with Barrett.
Got to move it into the goal line.
You know that I'm with it, you loyal to me, I'll make sure that you get it. If you want it, you got it, you know I'm chicken, they never can stop it. It's stuff that
Keeping it on the ground.
and they never can block it. I feel the show, I count up in the
defense stops for 1, and the ball will remain at the 2.
When you live, I ain't wanna live life. Now I'm be on the in and outside. Come back at a home. Count up the money, the stake. What on the job, illegal. See that they thought I could tell you was cap. I'm about to X, not on this.
Blocking up front. Open lane and the running back following it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan of ways to get to one another and try to block out the front.
We hustle, we on this. Give it, we take it, you know what it is.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They march 72 yards. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from
Can you
inside
make
his
it
own
better?
10.
Chop out like
Really
Versace.
disciplined job by
So
the
it
coverage
burns.
unit to get down here and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard
Take your
line.
life, yeah.
Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Keeps it on the draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's second and long.
Stay on safe, trigger, lock down, call, the drop, leave,
Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup yet on that play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Sends it complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Run it with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
And the ball's out there after it. Bounced right back to them. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Benedict. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab, got the conversion, it's still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Navy! And what a turn of events. The defense gets the pick 6.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that
save me, but you. Strange
and he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the air. It's Benedict. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air.
March into the night.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Hand off to the fullback. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The big fullback's got it.
Fight into the
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this fullback is just dependable. He's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. And like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
The give to the fullback. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down at the 34 after he picked up the 5. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Give to the big fullback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. The give to the big fullback. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Benedict. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Navy offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Give to the fullback. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll go to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Fullback's got it. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll try the left side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. It'll be a draw. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from the 42. He leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
We've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and the season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
not give up without you, 'cause I know it feels so high. You're the closest to heaven. And all I can taste is this sweet touch. It's all I can breathe into life. And soon it's all I just don't believe to see it enough. Just do you wanna come about the world? Need cash, and your last wish living average. I'm rich, gotta keep five, I'm having. I don't wanna fuck with no husband, but I'm in a trash can. I'm a
You got like I'm obese. Fuck on the UK, bitch, they don't know me. I just got some other I'm telling you. From the shop, you came on with bullshit. I might bring it down with me and tell the parents. Since she riding, you know she do full splits. Now she getting this with improvement. That's before I'm 16 years old. Bobby girl putting up on games. Cute. Fuck around, twisting like Rubik's.
bring the pounds out. We don't need no handout. Girls in the back, their bottoms out. Look, don't touch, stand down. Pop him, jump in the back of the Benz. Jump on the jet with my friends. If you wanna love, we can
Speaking for the moles, speaking for the like king that spins. When I'm probably bend over, bust it on the nose. I just wanna hit this kid. How much it costs? I'll nip that shit. How many licks does it take to get to that thing go blitz? Probably stuff like sex. Probably just say cats. Probably if I spoke fast, too much. I'm sex if you wanna. Know my business in my house. So too much house. You want response. Probably girl,
He's so freaky, be fucking the Benz. I'm a Bobby, so I need a gym. Give me neck and a couple of gems. When he out, he gon' spin on my presents. in the walk. No hesitation, I'm blocking the car. I got Peter, Paul, Benny. Shot the streets, give me pennies. Bitch, fire, bomb. Rich niggas, only thing I want. Fuck niggas in the wrong line. Take me out to that 5-star. Anything else would be the wrong time. Better put on a raincoat. Baddest bitch from the hood that they hate on. Stepping, drop, press, savage. Let that shit don't get embarrassed. I got hitters that spin like a Ferris. Before I feel right in that era. You can turn